Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on May 1, 2023. Pawn shops and bread queues, poverty grips Ukraine as war drags on. We tried to stop her, Kenyan teenager tells how cult starved his mother. The Guardian, Kenya cult deaths. How do people fall prey to Christian brainwashing? DW News. DW News, inside the Kenyan starvation cult suspected of sending 100 people to their deaths. The Telegraph, Good News International Church, horrors of a Kenyan cult. The Hindu, in solidarity with victims of a Kenyan cult leader, ex-member digs for their remains. Sudan crisis, Irish mission aiding evacuations withdrawn. The people turning time into a currency. Most populous nation, should India rejoice or panic? BBC, should India really celebrate as its population overtakes China? The Independent, India has passed China as the world's most populous nation. DW News. DW News, is India's population surge crisis or opportunity? Civilians attacked in Darfur region as Sudan fighting escalates. Russia-Ukraine war at a glance, what we know on day 432 of the invasion. The Guardian, Ukraine updates, Russia troops accomplices to war crimes. DW, English, Russia-Ukraine war, list of key events, day 432. Al Jazeera English, Russia-Ukraine war at a glance, what we know on day 431 of the invasion. The Guardian, April 30, 2023 Russia-Ukraine news. When Russia targets ordinary homes, the attacks that mean no one is safe in Ukraine. Uzbekistan votes on clause that could extend president's rule to 2040. The Guardian, Uzbekistan votes on referendum to extend president's term limits. Al Jazeera English, Uzbekistan referendum set to extend president's term limit. DW, English, Uzbek referendum poised to extend presidential terms, remove death penalty. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, Uzbekistan votes on referendum to extend president's term limits. Francisco Oropeza, FBI hunt armed and dangerous Texas shooting suspect. BBC, Texas shooting live updates, Texas family gunned down by neighbor, Texas family shooting, U.S. News. CNN News 18, man who lost wife, son in Texas mass shooting tells story. The Independent, Texas neighbor shooting, $80,000 reward as 200 officers continue manhunt after boy, 8, among 5 killed. Sudan crisis, UN envoy on the struggle to de-escalate enormous tensions, delays to humanitarian aid and staff held at gunpoint. Russia-Ukraine war live, Kyiv air defenses repel early morning Russian missile strikes. The Guardian, Pope open to helping return Ukrainian children taken to Russia. Voice of America, VOA News, Pope Francis, Vatican involved in secret Ukraine peace mission, latest world news, WION. WION, Pope says Vatican involved in Ukraine, Russia peace mission. Sudan crisis, chaos at port as thousands rush to leave. Sudan rivals trade blame as fighting continues despite ceasefire extension. The Guardian, Sudan's capital Khartoum faces airstrikes and fighting as truce collapses. BBC News. BBC News, truces fail, but tens of thousands flee Sudan as fighting lets up. Al Jazeera English, Sudan truce extended as battles rage. Al Monitor, as battle for Sudan continues, civilian deaths top 400. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.